How's it going, everybody? How are you doing today? Happy Sunday. I had to start my stream differently this morning, so I had to check my synchronization. Hello? Testing, testing, testing. Okay, I'm going to have to look at the screen. I could not start my YouTube stream through my XSplit like normal. I had to do... It's really stupid. Okay, I do have to put a delay, so let me do that real quick. Man, I'm already doing a half second. Testing, testing, testing. Testing. My video's too delayed. Maybe I don't need a delay. Testing. Okay, now I'm synced. Okay, I didn't need a delay. Okay, that's weird. How's everybody doing today? Today's going to be a different stream. It should be right on the money now. Today's going to be a different stream. We might be able to do a scam bait. I see a number popped in. But before we do this, I kind of need some help choosing, getting your input on my best videos of 2020. Don't feel compelled to fill out the form. I put a link in the chat, and it's also in the description. There's a web page with the same stuff. It's basically 20 videos that I picked out that I think consider to be my best. And so what I'm going to do during this stream is just kind of go in briefly to each one and explain why I chose them. But don't limit yourself to this list if you want to pick different ones. From what I'm seeing, it doesn't look off to me. It's right on the money here. And that's on my YouTube running off of Wi-Fi. Yeah, what we're going to do is there might be a video that you want. If you don't agree with what's in the list, then just email me with the video that you think should be in the list. And then around, let's see, today's Sunday, so I'm probably going to compose the video on the 30th to publish on the 31st. It's going to be the best of 2020. So I'm just going to go through a few of them. I'm going to keep an eye on my YouTube chat. I have eye on my Twitch and Twitter chats. So we're just going to check them out. And then after we do that, if there's a scammer to call, then we're going to do it. So let's go through our list here. I'm going to pick the first one, Baptist Preacher versus Hilarious Scammer. We got to get through beautiful commercials.
So beautiful.
Modder Paul Hookers presents A Legend is Born. Introducing. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Daniel James Wilson. This was the birth. This is the birth of Daniel James Wilson, the preacher.
Right.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
That is very good. So do you see all those
So that's some really good ones in there.
Hallelujah.
Okay, so that's that one. The reason why I chose that one to be in my top 20 is I literally invented Uncle Dan on his role as a preacher on the fly. Literally, the scammer asked me if I downloaded porn, and I put my head down like this, and I thought, what am I going to say to that? I know, I'm a preacher. And so that's how Uncle Dan became Uncle Dan that you see today. This one here, I picked.
Modern Paul Hookers presents.
This is when I started doing call flooding.
Call floods, multiple tech support scammer.
Address was used without your knowledge or consent to visit.
So I like this one.
Tech support. How can I help you?
Let me see how my voice volume is compared to the video.
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay. I'm gonna turn the video down just a little bit.
Hello?
When I first started doing my call flooding, I opened up multiple Google Voice tabs, and I would call them all at once.
Thank you for calling Windows support. Please
So,
stay online.
This video is kind of funny because toward the end,
Please stay online.
I'm just going, "Hello, help me, help me."
Away from the computer.
Thank you for calling Windows support. Please stay online.
Okay.
Connecting. You're calling
Okay, so that's that one. This third one is Mary Shue doing the same thing. I'm tempted to call flood like this again sometime, because it really does drive them bananas.
Call flood.
and recorded for quality assurance.
now?
I can't
This
hear
call may be
you.
monitored and recorded
You know, that
for
kind of
quality
thing.
assurance.
Hello.
Yeah, that's a good one, Peter. Those are few and far between, though. That's the only problem. I don't have. I'm pretty sure I do have one where I talk to a scammer into quitting. Fourth one is Mary versus Mary. I called it Merry Christmas versus Crude, and I basically had
Yes, again.
a really impatient, crude scammer named Trevor.
Go to assist.
Yeah, click on yes again.
IT department has
Click on
invited
yes
you
again.
to
See, he
join
can't
the
handle it.
support session. By
Click on
joining,
yes.
Thanks, Paranormal.
IT department will be able to see your screen, control your mouse.
I really got on his nerves in that one. Angry Dave is a good one. I loved Angry Dave.
Modder Paul.
The intro says it all.
Presents Mary versus
Very angry Dave.
Dave.
Why don't-
.rescue.com.
Run! Listen. Just listen to me. Listen.
Dave was pretty angry.
Listen to me.
There's a
Listen
warning
to
at-
me.
there's a
Hello.
warning-
Hello.
Hello. There's a warning at the bottom. It says, it's telling me that files from
No,
the
click on
internet-
run.
That guy was a crack. And then there's Mary's versus Dumby, the tech support scammer.
Select destination location. Where should Ultraviewer
No.
be installed?
Next.
Setup will
Next.
install Ultraviewer into the following folder. To continue,
Ma'am.
click next.
Yeah, I actually have
Yes.
I have a wig, but
On browse.
until I move to my new studio, I've limited what I wear.
It says
No,
It's just
why did
I
you
don't have
click
enough
the browse?
room.
No, ma'am.
to
Listen
keep
me,
everything
ma'am.
handy.
You're not listening to me carefully. Wait.
I'm listening.
Right.
So that guy was pretty cool, but I called him Dumby. This one here, this was Mary versus a furious refund scammer. I got the link wrong. Hold on, I gotta edit that HTML page.
Jellyfish lighting is
This
all
one,
permanent
this is one of Mary's better ones
For an
in
app
terms
on your
of really
phone,
getting
you're
them
able-
mad.
Modder Paul.
2583
Uh-huh.
2432.
I think he's worse here.
Local temp. Show my
Just
PC.
close that.
Yeah, he's really bad.
Close
Really.
It's
Yes.
at the bottom. It says
Uh-huh.
click on yes or no. Which
I
one
gotta
should
fix
click
that
on?
link.
Just give a click on yes.
Okay, I did.
I wonder why it, that's weird. It
Now what do you see on the screen?
Oh, okay, so it's Mary versus
You want me to
furious
close it?
refund scammer. Oh, great.
Now what do you see on the screen? Now what do you
I
see
might
on
as
the
well
screen?
fix them while I have
It
it.
says show my PC 3515.
This is Expression. It's not the
and
best
it's got
web editor in the
PVC
world.
and
Yes. Now do you
options.
see a
Says
green?
Get new free
No.
version
Listen to me.
3520. I'm listening.
Okay,
to
so I
you.
saved it.
Do you see a
Office
green
P-
circle over
Office
there which says a
PC.
Y?
So he's pretty rotten. So he's furious refund scammer. This is Mary versus refund scammer trip to Apple Store. That one was pretty good.
Thank you for the money.
And so I spent the money on
You
him.
need to
So
give me the card number which you purchased. Why you are not giving me the card number?
because I told them that it was a refund, and they said, honey, if I were you, I would just keep the money, and so that's what I decided. I'm gonna keep it. You can get another job.
I need to get another job.
Yes.
Yeah, I told him to get another job. Hey, one of my favorites personally is Murder on the Disoriented Expression.
Harper isn't out and her parents don't know we're together.
So her parents are believing that their straight daughter...
Mater Paul.
This is one when I started calling the Social
Murder
Security
on
scammers.
the Disoriented Expression. SSA scam.
A harrowing tale of two widows.
The prosecutor was trying to prove that the Peach Widow, which is what they called me, was behind 7 of those 10 deaths. I only killed 3 of them. I didn't kill the other 7.
You
That
killed
was
3
done-
people?
That was killed by
That's one of my favorite ones. That's up there with Mary the Drug Lord. Thing is that one was from 2019, so I couldn't count it.
Mater Paul.
This is
presents
Robot versus
Robot
Airline was one of the
versus
first call floods I showed off my capture-based robot.
Available agent.
So I
Call may be recorded for quality assurance.
back when Travelation was pretending to be Delta out of Ohio, I specifically designed this robot script to call the airline up and basically harass them with my robot. Yeah, the storytelling ones are my favorite too, Grams. So this is basically my Floodomatic in action. Okay, now I have in the middle, I have the 2 videos where I saved April.
Mater Paul.
She was an elderly lady.
A folder on here called
I saved her from being scammed, so I intercepted the scam and then called her.
I purposely call them up as different cartoon characters and I waste their time.
All right.
Okay? And then while
She was a
I'm
really
wasting
nice
their
lady.
time, I've written a robot that calls them up in the background and harasses them until they disconnect their phone number. So that way, when people call them, they can't answer the phone. So I did that initially.
So that's that one. And then I also saved an elderly man named Robert.
Normally I'd be mad right
I'll be
now.
doing
Sounds
more of
like
these in
water
the future.
Mater
As
Paul
the scammers get more busy.
Cousin Ray intercepts.
So this is Robert.
You want to have your breakfast, you can have your breakfast, sir, all right?
This video actually lets you watch as I spy on the
You can be right,
scammer
please. I will be working on a computer, all right?
and how I interrupted the scam call and then called Robert. So I had to choose between either saving Susan or not Susan, but the old lady versus the elderly male, because the elderly male one actually shows me intercepting the scam.
So are you going ahead to lunch?
And what I'm doing right here is I'm spying on the scammer's microphone.
Mr. Rai?
And so right there, I killed his Skype, and then I noted what his phone number was so I can call the victim. So when I called the victim, this is what it sounds like.
Okay.
See, this was the scammer spying on his camera. Okay, eventually I take over the.
I'm going to put AnyDesk in there so I can connect to you remotely in the future if you need me to.
Okay.
The way
Yeah,
that
I
we
kind of
do it
agree because I think they should be in the top because that was me intercepting a scam and then calling the victim to educate them and to save them. This one here, teacher versus technical support scammer.
Paul.
This is Mary in her best, I think,
Mary the teacher.
where
Right
she
now.
she really
You guys
uses
are-
fake
whatever
notepad
you
against
do
them.
on your devices like the banking, Facebook, emails, they all may be at risk, okay? Your informations may about to get revealed. So we have to secure.
So if you look at this one, and when he goes in the notepad,
Sure, of course.
she really gets him good on it.
The 1 year, 3 years, or the 5 years?
I want to do the 5 years.
5 years? Okay.
Yes.
I need your few of the information. Can you please type in your full name?
As in boy.
Okay, so
E as in
this is,
Edward, N as in Nancy, D as
and in
in
this
Dave.
video, Mary says, I know because I'm a teacher. Okay, next is one of my favorite videos. Uncle Dan needs his man
Just found out my
pills.
insurance agent has been ripping me off. I saved $72 a month by using this site.
This is where,
And my wife, she'd be at home.
this is where Uncle Dan needs to buy male enhancement pills.
How you doing?
Honey, take a look at what I got. Looky.
I'm not going to choose until I give you guys a chance to vote. Uncle Dan versus the man pills is one of my favorite. Uncle Dan versus Holy Cow Scammer. This one's interesting because
$299.
the scammer and I discuss the Hindu religion and why Hindus don't eat cows. It isn't because they worship cows, it's because they revere cows. And they think they can get more use out of a cow by keeping it alive than eating it. And so I had a chat with him about hamburgers, and the guy was pretty cool. I mean, I was... I wouldn't have posted the video hadn't he had such a good attitude. But it's just an interesting video about a scammer discussing Hinduism. This one here, Uncle Dan versus Sam. Sam is just a mean, funny, dopey scammer.
Click on accept. Click on accept. Click on accept. Click on accept. Are you stupid?
He called me stupid. Oh, you stupid?
No, are you? And then it's got
Why are you
all
not
this
listening
stuff.
to me?
It says,
Hello?
you called me stupid, and I said, are you stupid?
No, I didn't call you stupid. I am telling you, you do it or not.
I don't know what he was saying in there. No, the rules I'm using is what you think is the most educational and the most entertaining. Because the, oh, I don't have it in the list. I was going to put it in the list. I don't know why I didn't. I'll pull it up here in a moment. I got to put it in the list. The Uncle Dan versus Texas Puppy Scammers. That one is just funny because the scammer didn't understand.
James Wilson versus Texas.
They were selling puppies on the terms of service page.
I will gonna check it from my end, sir. Okay, don't worry.
See.
Sir, I believe you opened the wrong page.
Low press boxer puppies. I can adopt a soft coat
Sorry?
Wheaten Terrier and Rottweilers. Ooh, those
Okay, then there's this one here and one more to go. This is just all the sound effects that I play when I use my robot. It's just kind of funny to listen to. And then there's the video that I don't have on the list. I got to put it in it. It's hilarious. Female tech support scammer imposter. This is I'm allowing this one to be in the list because I did a reissue on this video when Luke Doghouse wanted to interview me over it, and when I did, its view count went from 2,000 views up to 180,000 views. It's the one that most of you are familiar with.
Wait. I see a YouTube
This one?
channel and it has the same thing, and now let me see the videos. It says Maddie, vs. Dumb Indian support scammer. What is that about? We are, you think we are all scammer? I'm not a scammer.
So that's in the list too. Add this
Yes,
to your
you are.
list.
You are a purified scammer, sweetie. I don't even
So,
know if you're official. What do you live? You sound like you're from...
I actually do have that, Grams. It's What Scammers Hear When I Call Flood Them is a video of just all the sounds. All the sounds.
Used without your knowledge or consent to visit
This is what they hear when I call them.
identity theft.
Gotta add this video to your list. I'm gonna edit that and put that in. Okay, so I updated the list there. Yeah, I kind of figured that, Diana. I have to add it because the video was literally largely ignored. It was largely ignored until Luke Scambait did my interview. So I thought I gotta put that in. In fact, let me add it to the list. I want to put it at the top of my HTML page. Oh, let me do it this way. Just 1 second, folks. I just gotta. So it's hilarious female tech support scammer imposter. And then I'll upload my HTML and we'll see if we can do a scambait. The only other better HTML editor I've ever used is called the Coffee Cup HTML editor. I hate Dreamweaver, so that's why you don't see me using it. Otherwise I would use Dreamweaver. Okay, let me go here. Replace. Okay, so that URL that I was using now includes the hilarious female tech scammer. I want you guys to consider that to be one of my top 20. And then all the other 20, plus any other one you recommend. This list isn't exclusive, not by any means. But it has to be a video that I produced in 2020. That's the only real criteria, with exception to the female, the crazy female. That's the only one I'm making the exception on. And that's because most of its views came in 2020. Yeah, I just need to choose 10. I'll just take your advice and add it to my own. And then on the 31st of January, I'm going to produce my best of 2020 YouTube posting. Oh, am I muted? I shouldn't be muted. Hold on. I'm not muted. I can hear it on my test stream. Yeah, so use your best judgment. Some people like Peter likes the ones that resort in the scammer learning a lesson or quitting. Paranormal, you're like me. I like the ones that get angry, but I also like what Peter likes. I'm sorry, Gams. Some people like my Autobot really a lot, but you know, I wanted a little bit of extra help choosing. That way I can kind of do a democratic vote. That's why I'm doing it. So what you're going to do is email your choices to modder@gmail.com, and then let me paste that in my other chat so we can move along, because I'm going to try to see if we can't scambait. it looked like I saw a number pop up, so I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to get my virtual machine ready. Do I even have it loaded? Nope. Okay, let me open up my virtual machine. Close. It's going to be a weird day today. I was at Ishmael. I'm gonna go two ways. I won't call him Ismail or Ishmael. I'm gonna call him Ishmael. That's my style for Ishmael. The list is in the description, or you can get it from my website, which I'll post in the link again.
Ported Trump that
hold on.
fully.
Oh, it's not gonna. Hold on. I put it in earlier. Let me grab it. What? Not steam powered. Don't do that. I'm going to put it back into the description of the video too. That'll help. Okay, fine. Support, scambait, top 10 2020 survey. There it is. Okay, I'm going to put it inside of the description, Diana, so you can see it. Oh, I did, actually. It's already in the description. So if you look in the description, you'll be able to see it, Diana. Okay, so let me go back to what I was doing. Let me open up my scambait VM, and we'll try calling some numbers. It looks like we got one pop-up. That was at 10:49, so it's an old pop-up, but it's still worth trying. Oh, and it's not an American number. Oh, lovely. That doesn't help. Okay, false alarm. I thought I had a pop-up. Hold on, maybe I do. Let me... Nope. Okay, well, let me look for a pop-up, and then if that doesn't produce anything, we'll just end the stream and go our own ways, I guess. But let me see if I can find something. Okay, those are old. Okay, both are down. When I see something like that, I don't bother, because one of the dilemmas that I'm falling into, even though it's not likely to happen with me right now, because of the activity that I've gotten with people doxing me, I'm starting to just protect myself from calling innocent businesses that somebody posted on scammer.info, because it's already happened to me a couple times, and I like to have some evidence to keep so that I can refer back to stream number XXX. As you can see, I was looking at a pop-up ad or I was looking at a robocall, and I can then not even have to go to court. I tell you, those every time something went wrong, I pushed the on/off button. That's what some help desks will tell you to push. Have you tried restarting your computer, but not just hitting the on/off button though? Excuse me. What I'm running right now is just my standard pop-up finders. Which one did I? Yeah. Okay. They're totally free. Let me run Edge Pop. I have one called Edge Pop 1, which seems to be my best pop-up finder of all the ones I have. So is anyone going to do anything exciting for New Year's? Or are you going to be a dud like me and watch it on TV or on YouTube? Now, I'm going to give everyone to decide until you have until Thursday or Wednesday to make your decision. I should probably say that. You have until Thursday to decide. That way I can get the best of the best in terms of input. I already pretty much know who's going to choose the number 1 or possibly number 2, but I want to give everyone a chance. Yeah, I'm just staying home for New Year's. I'll be playing with my new equipment. I got a buttload of equipment coming in. Yeah, you're probably right, Diana. I've got a Stream Deck, an actual Stream Deck hardware controller, so there'll be actual physical buttons that I use to switch from here to here. No, I'm only going to stream. I mean, I have to work. I have to work except on Friday. I get Friday off. And then I have a guest this Wednesday for my lunch hour stream, which is exciting. Yeah, that's the one where Mary becomes the Peach Widow. And she identifies as Ruby as the Ruby Widow. And they execute. Mary asks them, what are all those sounds over there I'm hearing in the background? And she said it's all the criminals being executed in the court. Yeah, Peter, that's pretty much what's happening all over California right now. Salt Lake City, we're not allowed to assemble, but we're allowed to go to some restaurants. But it's just weird. I haven't been to a restaurant to sit down in over 7 months now. Kim, I'm working on schedules that will likely begin after January 1. This whole next week, I'm taking in a bunch of new equipment, and I need to test it out, and then I was going to set up a schedule. Actually, I was going to call you first, and then we were going to talk about it and pick a day. Yeah, Diana, that was one of several SSA scams from that point going forward where I focused on SSA because they were new to me and they didn't know who I was. Now they know. Now a lot of them know me. I still love doing SSA scams. If I can do the storytelling, I haven't done one in a bit. I'm now been focusing on. My last effort was trying to get them to go to the bank, but it's a lot harder than I was expecting. I have one. I'm creating fake IDs. I'm getting some help from another YouTube scambaiter to create fake IDs, so I can at least extend them using that. Okay, it looks like I'm not finding any numbers. Let me recheck scammer pop-up DB. The only one that I did find, looks like it's in Germany. No, Singapore. Wow. I could actually call that, but I don't know how to, I wouldn't be able to speak to them in like Mandarin or whatever. Hi Greg, how you doing? I'm planning to pick a new apartment and move into it around February, the 1st of February. As far as my streaming being interrupted, there's possibly going to be 2 days when I won't be able to stream when it happens. I'm trying to pick a setup to where I can create what I'm going to call my man cave. I don't want it to be a full-scale 2-bedroom apartment. What I'm wanting is a 1.5 bedroom apartment, I guess, and then the half would be my man cave. In the Meet the Huckers cartoon, Mater Paul Huckers has a kick butt man cave with like several monitors on the wall. He monitors. He's going to be a much better scambaiter than than you expect. I've got some good backstory for Mater Paul, and it's funny because Mary Shue lives with Mater Paul, and withdrawals. Mary Shue lives with Mater Paul because Mater Paul is going through a serious midlife crisis, and she's aware of the midlife crisis. Mater Paul is a trans female with buyer's remorse. So when Mater Paul was growing up, he was a guy and decided to become a female. And I've actually worked out a really, really emotional storyline for him. So I'm not making fun of trans in it. I wouldn't do that. I actually researched it, and so Mater Paul's storyline is going to be touching. Even the fireworks are down? Oh my gosh. But anyways, Mary has lived with Mater Paul for several years, unknowing that he was full bore scam baiting that whole time. He doesn't let people into his man cave. And through the course of the first season, the entire family is going to assemble and see his man cave. And they're going to be like going, oh, wow, it's like super high tech. So it's going to be exciting. I'm creating his man cave as we speak. I would estimate Mater Paul has about, I calculated at almost $60,000 worth of computer equipment in his man cave. So he's a serious scam baiter. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Everything that I show in the Meet the Huckers is gonna be to the extreme. And I'll be bringing back Mater Paul very soon because I'm buying. Let me show you what I'm buying. From ZZ Sounds. ZZSounds.com. This is where I buy my audio equipment if I can. This is a good site, by the way. They'll let you buy stuff on a payment plan with no interest, and they don't even check your credit, really. I mean, if you have a credit history of stealing money from their company, they're not going to sell it to you. But I mean, that's only obvious. Come on, where's my? Why did I move my? For some reason, I moved this over. So this is what I'm getting to kick off the new year. That will make, that you guys will notice remarkably. It's I'm getting a new modem, which will help out with a lot of my woes. Okay, I'm getting an Electro Voice classic cardioid dynamic microphone. It's a $550 microphone. I get my advice from this Twitch streamer, YouTuber named Alpha Gaming. He's really good.
What if I did like a...
And I based my design off of his Pro Audio Workstation recommendation for Pro. Hey, Mistress, how you doing? I'm just showing off what's coming up in my new streams. This is a really wicked microphone. I'm getting it with a kit so that I can mount it through a harness, this suspension shock mount. So I'll be able to do Modder Paul again because you'll be able to hear Modder Paul. That's the problem with Modder Paul with my USB mic. But I'm really excited about that. In my Amazon, this is what I also have coming. I've been saving up Bravo points from work. YouTube earnings have helped on this. I'm getting a brand new workstation that's twice as fast as the one I have. I'm buying a brand new Nighthawk super uber fast cable modem. I've got a Go XLR audio workstation mixer, an Elgato Stream Deck. I'm going to start using my iPhone as my webcam, using that funky looking boom mic holder. I've got this wicked PC coming, and then of course this kick butt microphone. So lots of good stuff. My next purchase is going to be, it's going to be really cool, Mistress. I'm going to be overwhelmed this next week playing with the stuff and making it work right. Yeah, I do need to sell some of my old stuff. I'm going to eventually do that. The next thing I'm going to get is this bad boy here when it's available. Oh wait, hold on. It's going to be about $1,100, I'm thinking. It's the Asus TUF RTX 3080 Ti. It's a card that looks a lot like this here. This is the 3090, but what I'm getting is the 3080 Ti. It's going to be about $1,100. That's going to be what makes Meet the Huckers cartoon possible. Oh, you got a 35. Oh, wow, that's cool. See you later, Diana. I'm just about done with my stream anyways, folks. And then in the spring, I'm going to buy a DSLR camera and a capture card and start using a professional DSLR camera. And after that, I'm done buying equipment for at least 2 years. So. Yeah, I think so too, Ben. I'm going to have an enclosed environment that's controlled, so my sound is going to go up in quality big time, and my image quality is going to be better as we go along too. So I'm just making an investment, and then of course Meet the Huckers is my baby. I can't wait to get that started. So I've already got it started, but I meant published. Okay, folks, I think I'm done. There's going to be there's more YouTubers out there. Today, Deo has a live stream that I plan to watch. It's a premiere, I think. Yeah, Deo is going to be at 2 p.m., so that's an hour from now. I'll probably watch Deo's stream. I try to bounce around different scam baiters. I'll probably check out Dr. Fells while I'm waiting for Deus to start. Man, Mistress, now I'm jealous. I'm thinking I need to get a curved monitor. Those curved monitors are actually really cool. Okay, folks. If you have time, just see if you can vote on the 21 videos that I posted in my description. I'm going to set the cutoff period to Wednesday, so that if I can get your results by Wednesday, I'll edit the video on Thursday and post it in the evening of my top 10. And if I'll just take what I get and use it to make my decision on what I think the best top 10 videos. All right, you guys are wonderful. Thanks for coming to my informational stream. I'll be back on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. Just wasting scammers' time and harassing them with my Autobot. Wednesday I have a guest at noon. And then after the new year, you're going to start seeing me schedule guests for my lunchtime stream. It'll be a 1-hour stream with a live guest. So I'm going to be doing lots of live guests, or hopefully. I might have to ask other scam baiters to join me, but I'll do that if I need to. And then if there's no live guests, I'll just do my afternoon stream like I have been, okay? You guys take care. Yeah, I won't be doing I'll do undead guests on Halloween. That's funny, Mark. You guys have a great Sunday. See you tomorrow.